All right, boys and girls, we are transitioning into our science lesson for today. And today we will be discussing plants. So get ready to come grow with me. If you will, please get out some paper and pencil and jot down some notes as we go through, and then we will get to play a few games. So first, let's discuss a few parts of the plant, the main parts of the plant. But we need to know what a plant is, right? Can anybody tell me what they think a plant is? Yes, Jimmy. A living thing that grows in the ground. All right, let's see. A living thing that cannot move from place to place on its own, makes its own food, and produces offspring. How cool is that? A plant can make a baby. That's pretty cool. Kind of like a human, right? Let's see what else. Let's see what our next word is. Stem. Can anybody tell me what a stem is? Yes, Susie. The long green thing that holds the top of the flower. Okay, and sticks up out of the ground. All right, let's see. Support the upper parts of the plant or the backbone. Okay, exactly. The stem basically holds up the plant. It serves as a backbone. Let's feel our spine. This little backbone part. Okay, that is pretty much your stem. It holds you up, just like it holds up a flower, a stem holds up a flower, your backbone holds you up. So that's a cool way to remember it. Let's see what our next term is. Leaves. Can anybody tell me what a leaf is? Yes. James? Okay, it's the part that's connected to the stem. Okay. Let's see what a leaf is. It's the part of the plant where food is made. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say is made. That is a teacher error. I am so sorry, but thank you for catching that. But it is the part of the plant where food is made. Let's see, I will write that in. Thank you for catching that, my dears. It's not wanting to stay. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. We'll do this one. Let's see. Make sure it doesn't dissolve on us. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, and the next part is roots. Can anybody tell me what the root is? Angie? It grows underground. Okay, let's see. It anchors plants in the soil. That is right. It grows under the ground and it holds the plant underground. It keeps it in the ground, keeps it from moving. Very good. And let's see, there's one more. Let's see, can I get this out of the way? Alright. We'll move it up here. The flower. Can anybody tell me what the flower is? Yes, Zach. Okay, it's the top part of the plant, of the flower. Okay. Let's see. It's the reproductive part of the plant. Yes, it is the top part of the plant where the petals are, yes, and that is where the plant makes its babies. Alright, let's see what's next. I'll keep it here for a second for you to copy it down. When you've copied it, please hold your thumb in the air. Alright. So let's discuss these parts. The flower, the reproductive part of the plant. As you can see on this, let's do red. This is the flower. It has its petals. This is where the magic happens. This is where the plant makes its children. And pretty much what happens is the bees will be attracted to the flower because of the smells and everything it gives off. And the bee will collect the pollen, which is the yellow stuff here in the middle. And it will take that pollen and go to other flowers and plants and pollinate those plants. And that helps the flowers grow. Okay, I'll give you a minute to write that down. Okay. The next part is the stem. This long part. The stem acts like a straw and sucks up water and other nutrients that the plant needs. The stem has tubes within it called xylem. The xylem is the part of the stem that sucks up the water and nutrients. The stem also serves as a backbone for the flower. It holds the flower up. So like we discussed before, it is the backbone. It holds that flower up and it sucks up all the nutrients from the bottom of the plant and disperses it through the leaves. Everybody got it copied? Alright. Now, a key word that you need to remember is xylem. It is what sucks up the nutrients within the stem. And as you can see, this is a piece of celery, something we eat. And if you see these little dots, or they look like dots, these are the xylem. And this is what it looks like under a microscope. They're little bitty openings, and the water goes through them and up the stem and goes through the leaves. Alright. Next we have the leaves. This is where the plants produce their food through a process called photosynthesis. And photosynthesis is where the leaves use the energy from the sun and water and carbon dioxide to produce food. Okay, and everybody have this one copied down? Alright. Roots. There are 3 types of roots. And what a root does is it takes the water and the nutrients from the soil, and also roots can store the food. And last but not least, the roots hold the plant in the ground. So it's kind of like our feet. It just holds us up. Does everybody have this? Okay. Everybody ready to go on? Awesome. Now, there are 3 types of roots. There's the adventitious roots, the fibrous roots, and a taproot. The adventitious can grow out of the soil, and it grows on different parts of the plant other than the stem, which it can grow on the side of the stems, but it grows in other places other than under the ground in the soil. So it could grow on the side of the stem, it could grow off leaves, it can grow on different parts of the plant. And then you have the fibrous roots, and those grow on the stem under the ground, and it branches out. And the roots are generally the same size, or usually. And a way to remember fibrous is if you hold your hands out in front of you, making the number 10, stretching your fingers out. Now, if you want to connect your thumb on one hand to a finger on another hand, this is as if it's branching out. And this is how you can remember what a fibrous root is. It branches out. And last but not least, a taproot. And this is one big root. And normally these grow faster than the others because it is one root in itself. And it is so big. And an example of a taproot is a carrot. And yes, you can eat taproots. You got carrots, beets. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Alright. So now we're going to label the parts. And I'm going to have a few of you come up. Let's see if it'll come up. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Alex, would you like to come up and try one? Just click on it and drag it to the middle where the circles are. Oh. Huh. It might help if I click on the pointer for you. I'm sorry, bud. Let's try this again. Alright. Stacy. Zoe. Jamie. Peter. Rachel. Robin. Alright, awesome. Now let's check and see. You got them all right. Awesome. You guys are amazing. We'll come back to this if we have time. We'll play this tomorrow before we get into our activity that we'll be doing tomorrow. So let's talk about tomorrow. If you will, ask your parents to either send you with an old shirt or go ahead and come in an old shirt. We will be exploring a plant. You will be grouping up and you will each get a plant and you will get to take it out of the soil and you will be able to dissect the roots of the plant. You will get to look at each part of the plant. You'll get to open up the stem and just get in there and just play with it and see what all you can see. And then we will go and play our little game. And that is it for this lesson. Thank you all so much. You have been awesome, as usual, and you have a great day.